Hi guys, I'd like to welcome you guys all back to my channel, and yeah. So, I did a lot today. This is inspired by Inside Out, sadness. And my thought process was, I'm sad, but I'm still fabulous. And I just want to pose this by saying that this was not my original look that I was going to do with this wig, with this paint, with any of it. The look that I was going to do, I'm still not going to tell you, because if it comes in, then I'll do it for next week. But I decided, I was so mad because it got delivered to Houston, but it never got to me, and the tracking says that it's lost, and you know, all this stuff. So I decided that, yeah, I'm sad, but I'm still fabulous. And my little sister gave me the idea to do sadness a while back, so I decided that that's the look that I wanted to do. And let me just point out by saying I will not be posting this wig that I got from Amazon. Even though it's for a different look, this wig is horrible. And the blues that you see in this wig, I actually added them myself with my face paint. So I used dark blue to give myself this kind of like highlight-esque type thing. And I just cannot get over how awesome that highlight looks. Like, it looks really good. Like, I might call this the Blue Woman. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to call this look, but I hope you guys like it. This is something different for me. I've never done actual face paint and stuff on my face, so we'll see how this goes. But I have to say that I actually really like the look. I was going to go all the way down, but I decided against it, mainly because it's going to be rough getting all this off my face, because you don't know how many layers, because I've never used these paints, so don't over layer is the number one tip that I can say. And I will say that these may run Paradise makeup, they're water activated, so you have to keep them wet while you do it. And I recommend using sponges, not brushes, because it just makes the application look so much smoother. And set your face, especially if you're using white, because I use clown white to do a lot of my highlighting and stuff. Like, that's why my contours look so sick, because I used dark blue and white, so it really gave a serious contrast. Let me think. I'm excited for next week's look, the one that's planned anyway. I'm already designing it. I've been drawing out the looks first, which is another thing I recommend doing. If you've never done it before, draw out what you want first and then go for it. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and let's get this tutorial started. Okay, so first I'm going in with the clown white. I'm just using a simple flat watercolor brush. Well, you can use it for any kind of painting, but I'm just using that to kind of do a base surface. I will let you guys know it goes on extremely streaky, so the best bet is to take your time and just kind of make sure you cover as much area as possible, because then you're going to take a beauty blender or whatever kind of blender you use. I started off using cheaper blenders, but I'm letting you guys know it's much better to use the softer blenders, so eventually I will switch to a Real Techniques. But I just wanted to show you guys that this is what I'm going to be doing. It took a lot of blending, I will say that. I started going in with the Maron Paradise makeup in Lagoon Blue, but as you guys can see, it was a little too Smurf blue, And for Sadness, she's a little bit lighter. So I figured I could just, cover myself in this blue. I kind of just really wanted to see if it was going to really be too bright blue, or if I could, I guess we're going to say, water it down with the white. But that's probably not what happened here. Okay, so to start lightening up, this is when I switched to my Real Techniques brush, my Real Techniques blender, and I started using light blue to start lightening everything up. And this light blue was the perfect combination, and it pretty much this is what I needed. This is definitely the color. It kind of makes it more of a powder blue rather than that rich blue that I originally started off with. But I'm using the flat end of the Beauty Blender to really, really do some smooth blending. And this process took forever. Next, I took the dark blue, and that is what I'm using for my contour. And I don't know, once I started doing the contour was when I started kind of having faith in my own abilities. I contoured as if I was contouring my makeup for any other day. It's just that because it was the navy blue, had to really take my time because these are water-based. So I had to keep going back and wetting my sponge and all that stuff. But I think that it came out pretty good, actually. Next, I'm going back in with that sponge that I originally had Lagoon Blue in, and that's what I'll be blending it out. So it's just a simple blend. And then I added a little bit of light blue to kind of, I guess, sharpen my contours, because I had a smaller sponge when I used the light blue. So this kind of helps me shape my face a little bit more, give it more areas for the highlight that I originally wanted to do, and stuff like that. I felt like the light blue wasn't light enough to do a real highlight, so that's when I just took Clown White and the sponge that I was using for, I think, Lagoon Blue, and created my highlight. That way it was some blue in it, so it would help me with blending later on. But that's what I did, and then I took the regular light blue sponge, and that's what I used to blend out the sides of it, so it looks like a smoother transition between the blue and the white. I decided I didn't want to leave my eyes plain, so I took my Urban Decay electric palette with that dark blue, and I'm going to be creating my look. And honestly, this is super simple. This is actually the only color that you will need for your eyes. Everything else is created with the paints. My under eye highlight is actually just a little bit of white that I blended in with the sponge earlier. I guess I didn't actually record it. I thought I did. And I'm just taking a blending brush and really focusing in on my crease, bringing it out a little bit for the wing, and then covering my lid. That is the only thing that I'm doing. I also want to note that I will be using the NYX liquid liner in white. You will not be seeing me do that on camera, so I figured I should let you guys know because, again, I completely forgot. So once you get your eyes to looking the way that you want them to, again, really simple look for me because of the white. I'm going to be going in with the Juvia's Place Magic palette in Yahidi, and I'm going to be using that color to give my eyebrows blue because you guys already know my eyebrows are super thick, and originally I was going to do the paste thing and just, draw on my eyebrows, but I decided that the darkness of my eyebrows really works with this navy blue. So instead, I just decided to fill in my eyebrows with navy blue. I will link this wig down below, but this wig was trash. Just wasn't what I needed. But then again, this wig was not for this look, so I guess I really cannot complain. I took the same navy blue for the Magic palette and kind of just gave my edges some needed love, so it looks like it's coming out of my scalp, you know. Then I'm going back into the Magic palette and I'm using Yamoja, which is just like a bluish gray silver glitter color, and that is what I'm using for this beautiful highlight. I was feeling myself after this highlight. Then for my lips, it's just simple. It's the NYX Slim Eyeliner in Electric Blue. Then is Liquid Suede in Little Denim Dress. And then to kind of give it that powder blue, I put a little bit of the ColourPop Ultra Matte Jellies on top and just blended it out. Okay, so quick and easy thing. If your wig was looking like mine, you can actually color it with these face paints. Just keep in mind that it makes the hair extremely crunchy and hard because they're technically face and body paints. But I didn't care because I just really wanted to give some color to this wig. All right, guys, that is the final look. Thank you guys so much for checking out my channel. Even though my scheduled look did not go as planned, thanks United States Postal System, I think this turned out pretty good. Next time I do a look, I will actually go down, to my chest area because I think it just looks better. But I think this was a good first start. Using face paints really was freaking me out originally. But thank you guys. And don't forget to wash it all off. Have a blessed day.